Hey everyone, how are we doing today, guys? I hope everyone's having an awesome day today. So we're gonna talk about TheQuartering and what's going on with Black Girl Game Loose. All right, so there's an incident that she's accusing him of like swatting her house. Zombie. I looked up Zombie today, and I don't really like her. And she reminds me of some other people. I'll get you in a second. But so she's saying that Cody owes an apology because he swatted this lady's house. Excuse me. Okay, so first off, I'm gonna say for a disclaimer in the video, do not recommend sending any hate to these people because as what I'm seeing happen again, they're talking about egging this dude's house, they're talking about destroying this guy's property because they all know where this dude lives. I know by IP tracing, that's why I recommend using a VPN. If y'all VPN out there want to sponsor me, let me know. So make sure I like and subscribe. We got a lot to talk about today. So first off, for us to completely understand what's going on, let's go and take a look at his video. Also take a look from tips to both two channels I'm subscribed to. I'm very proud to be subscribed to. So let's go ahead and take a look and see here what they got to say. I'm excited to be hopping onto it. And let's see what's going on here with my boy Jimmy, okay?
I did by saying that she's owed an apology, and any brand seen supporting this person will be held to task. A direct threat against my sponsors.
That is true.
The additional tweets go on to say, YouTube, this isn't the first time TheQuartering has done this, and now it's resulted in the swatting, again, that's a lie, of a black woman, again, not relevant. Twitter also asking Twitter.
Yeah, I mean, there's some things that I don't 100% agree with him on this channel, but there's some things I do agree. For example, why does the media always gotta put a race in front of it? Like today I was going through my media feed, and there's like an Asian woman was ran over today. Like what? Why could you just say a lady was ran over today? Like she didn't die good, but why do we have to put a title in front of it? Like the media has been doing it from the get go, and it's kind of annoying. Like it doesn't make any sense. Like especially if you look at the comments, people are like, what does her being Asian have to do with the? It's like, why are they having these like random, you know what I mean? But so exactly with him saying not relevant, it is not relevant, and that's why I have to just point out that it's kind of stupid that, yeah, and the reason why I don't support this movement here is because of I get attacked for playing video games and by the same people that be running this Twitter account. So, but anyway, let's take a look.
Twitter to deplatform me. Again, all of this predicated on a lie. There was no swatting event, but that's not for me. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I think that these lies are
like, first off, why would we're supposed to listen to him talk, but common sense, if anybody believes that, common sense, why would him with 1 million subscribers, a big business build, swat somebody? Like what? Doesn't make any sense. Like why? You can even tell what type of person he is. Even if he disagrees with you, he's not gonna swat your house. Like what? It's just stupid. But,
are being perpetuated by one particular person and then signal boosted by these large accounts. I'm happy to report that Black Girl Gamers have now deleted this tweet. Why?
Oh, okay. See, I was looking for that tweet.
They knew that they were in trouble. It doesn't matter. I have over 300 emails from you of various archives from game journalists to verified Twitter handles and organizations, and influencers and streamers who are perpetuating these lies, going directly after my sponsors with these lies.
This is like what happened to Instagram.
There's going to be a financial penalty for that. You know, I would ask, you know, as we get into the bad news, the bad news is for anyone who still wants to perpetuate this stuff. There's a mountain of evidence archived, currently being collated by my assistant, put into separate folders. There are separate files on every individual. We're obtaining people's information.
Well, I believe this would be defamation of character. Yeah, by them accusing them of. I'm not 100% sure, but by them accusing them of crime of something like that, which is against. For example, it's like you able to sue if the news, if you not like a scandal. A scandal's different. If there was like evidence to show that you could possibly be committing a crime and somebody was to cover that story, that's a little different. But if you just a random average Joe walking down the street and the news just decides to pick you and say, oh, he shot somebody, even though you're just walking your dog down the street, you could sue the media because they just randomly picked you. And there's no like scam, there's no evidence to say that you were somebody they just picked you randomly. So that's the same thing happened here. They just accused this dude randomly of swatting with no evidence backing at all. And he can easily sue. And that's why I don't get why these people don't understand over here at Black Girl Gamers that whatever what they're doing, that they have no legal bounds. And then you have these widows, some of them are going to go to 𝗟𝗶𝗸𝗲 house, which is completely stupid. But hey, let's keep watching.
Unmasking their Twitter accounts so that we know where to serve papers. I'm not screwing around. I will build a war chest so gigantic that I don't know what else to tell you.
See, he's trying to be prepared because what happened to Instagundam, because the same thing happened to Instagundam, like Pokemon. It's just those type of streamers, man. They just anyway. So Tipster was decided to. I like Tipster here. I don't know why I'm not. Oh yeah, this is not my main account, so I'm not subscribed to him. But we'll go ahead and subscribe to him anyway. But this is not my personal account. I watch him on. But let's go listen to what he has to say, because he also picked up the story. Because I was trying to find these tweets. And based on thanks to his videos, I was able to look at the archive tweets because I was able to see the post that TheQuartering posted, and I'm also going to go to his Twitter and blah blah blah. But
Tory statement is white, black, Latino, Asian, doesn't matter. Whatever your nationality is, I believe that you can be discriminated against. And a lot of people could look at a tweet like this and say, hey, this is a very problematic tweet. And so TheQuartering posted this tweet asking if there was an archive of this tweet available. And in response to that, Zombaekillz said that this tweet was a Photoshop job. They tweeted out, imagine...
Okay, so she said it's a Photoshop job. Are you serious? This lady gonna have to say it's a Photoshop. Okay, first off. Okay, number one. And this person here is not even a good Photoshop job. Shaking my head. Why would you Photoshop? What? Okay, why would you? Who would take the time to photo? First off, it doesn't make any sense why you would Photoshop something like this.
Imagine Photoshopping someone's tweet, laughing my ass off, like I can't go through my own stuff. Y'all have me twisted. We even have some people responding to this saying, it's not even a good Photoshop job, shaking my head. Sorry that you have to deal with this so often, but there are tons of people out there supporting and...
No, I would really love to just tweet whatever I want and just be like, it was Photoshop. And people be like, you're right. Like,
rooting for you. Somebody else responds with, I saw that and my first thought was, even if she did tweet that, you probably had a good reason to, but also laughing my ass off. What the fuck? No. So they're saying that this is a Photoshop tweet, but here's the problem. Here's the problem with stating that this is a Photoshop tweet. We have the receipts that this is indeed a real tweet.
Yeah, because all you gotta do is put it in at Tracker, I believe, which I believe we'll take a look at that. We'll take a look at it. Right here, original tweet. Right here, see, like this thing can map out the Twitter tweet data, so it has nothing to do about if it's Photoshop. There wouldn't be any Twitter data if it was a fake tweet. You know what I mean? So, for example, we're looking at a tweet from Black Girl Gamers, right? The tweet that was deleted. For example, YouTube, this is the first time TheQuartering has done this. Now it's regarding swatting of a black woman's house, which is inaccurate, but you know in America can have fatal consequences. There's no swatting event that happened at this lady's house. TheQuartering's been using this platform for harassment and target. No, he hasn't. Even though he's been, okay, yes, he's been going, like, I know Rich and Review Tag and him have been going back and forth at it ever since. Like, they be throwing shade at each other. I would say Rich is probably throwing more shade than TheQuartering has thrown more shade, because he hired what was that? He hired some kind of staff. He hired a lady to handle his media, his Twitter, his social media, because you know it's hard as a content creator, you gotta handle both, right? And the witch came after him, but other than that, he doesn't use his, and no, he was just defending himself. But I like Rich Review Tech. Don't get me wrong with Rich Review Tech. I was just saying what he uses his Twitter account for. So it looks like see the computer program over here. It's like what do you call this piece of code? HTML code right here. This is HTML code right here. It tells you the exact properties of the tweet. So it completely, you cannot say it's Photoshop, lady. I'm sorry. There's people that know technology better than you and can disprove your claim in a matter of seconds. All you do is look at the HTML backing of it. Even you can even look at inspecting the pages, and you can pull up all the information you need to here on the side to tell you if a tweet is fake or not. It's not really hard to do. But hey, before we end this video though, I want to talk about these people here. This is why. And I was just watching, and I'll talk.
It's like, oh, I to see such and such. He get a play 5. What?
Play 5?
A play 5. I don't know what it. I guess I reading all he comments because I'm like, what's a play 5? And everybody's like, oh, where you get that? Oh, you the man.
I've ever had. They didn't play video games, so I'm convinced video games are for mediocre.
Well, I grew up as a gamer, so it was okay with it.
Best dicks I've ever had. They didn't play video games. So
See, exactly. So I'm saying this, for example, this lady right here, this black lady right here, saying that her only black boyfriend she had, the best black boyfriend she has, don't play video games or deal with this technology stuff. Right. So, okay. So, see, this is what I'm saying is that they still see this, the majority of African American women still see that as a negative or a mediocre thing or a nerdy thing. And for you, and that's the issue with that. And that's what I feel like the same women that are on here saying they're also, and it's sad though because they see it as a mediocre nerdy thing. And that's the thing is, I even through high school and stuff for me, they have treated me differently because of the nerdy things I do, things of technology and gaming. They see it as like, oh, he's not cool hip, and that's exactly what this lady's talking about. Oh, they're not cool hip, and it's exactly it's just sadly how it is, and that's just my issue with that is that they constantly put men like me down. So then you have men that are bad, like thugs and people that do drugs, and they're pushed up, and guys like me are put down and seen as lower class. So that's how I kind of see it as that way, and it's kind of disturbing. But anyway, guys, I have to say, like and subscribe. There's more information out there, and as also I'll show the beginning of the Codings video here. If you want to support his channel and help take care of everything that you need to take care of to keep his staff employed, all you gotta do is go here. He has some subscriber thingy here, so he's at 80.1% gold collected to keep his editor's position, and you need to keep all the jobs at 65.8% unlocked to keep all of his staff employed that are under the Codering company. So I have to say, guys, I appreciate you for watching, and this is an on-topic video. This video is releasing a day, and tonight we have a big watch party event, which I'm doing with a few other hosts. That's gonna be new. It's gonna be a fun watch party event. I'm pretty excited for it. Hope you're gonna be excited for it too. I cannot wait to be able to have fun with this. So yeah. Also, people in the comments will ask me to do a Dog Man video about the pizza. You can see here in my chat. I'm gonna do that next. So if that's you in the comment, the guy that was seeing this video, if you also the guy that left that comment, I got you, man. I got you. That video coming out. All right. Well, anyway, y'all have a good one. So in my EPG Studio signing out. Have a good one.